Press, the John Border Patrol Team Sector 2, Southwest Zone Lagos, has all the southwestern states of Nigeria as its area of responsibility, which makes it a tedious exercise owing to the rigorous terrain and the hostile nature characterized with border communities around the sector. Today, I am pleased to give the public a brief on the activities of the sector for the period between July to August, being the third quarter, being part of the third quarter, because it's not almost part of the third quarter, just about 2 months period of the year. Then the federal government in 2019 constituted the joint border operation with the view to combat smuggling activities and other cross-border crimes that threaten our national and economic security. The exercise has achieved tremendous success, going by the number of interceptions of prohibited items, channeling of procedures, generating revenues through additional payments and auction sales, with the proceeds remitted into the federal account accordingly, and the arrest of suspect immigrants involved in an illegal movement across our nation borders. The listed prohibited items were seized within the period under review and deposited into the 6 government warehouses across the sector with duty paid value of 1,381,030,400 naira only. The auction value of the 31,382,000 naira only for violating various sections of the Nigeria Customs Service Act, the Federal Government Import and Export Guidelines, and the Nigerian immigration laws. To mention, some of the quantities are itemized. That is the period under review. For the period of 2 months, we have premium motor spirits of 4,019 jerry cans of 30 liters each. That's amounting to almost 5 tankers of PMS. Then foreign parboiled rice, 2,633 bags of 50 kg each. Second-hand clothing, we have 868 jumbo bells. Then codeine, that is a syrup, we have 790 pieces. And artificial resin, 338 sacks. And we have cannabis sativa, 154 blocks of various size. Used footwears, we have 135 sacks. We have ginger, we have 77 sacks. Calcium propionate E282 food additive, that's 20 kilogram, 45 bags. Foreign parboiled rice, on 21 bags by 25 kg each. This one is 25 kg, not 50 kg. Then we have cars fairly used. The ones detained, we have 15 units. And we have the ones seized, and the ones we talk about means of conveyance, 5 units. Then the ones that have paid duty and released, 5 units. Trucks, we have 4 trucks. We have Matati macaroni, 3 cartons. Matati spaghetti, 3 cartons. Motorbikes, we have 2 units. Tricycle, we have 1 unit. Suspects, we have 2. Then we have, when you come to immigration, we have 109 migrants. Immigrants that we are at one way or the other either deported or refused procedure. Then the female, we have 47. So together with the Nigerian Immigration Service, being a critical component of the Joint Border Patrol Team, we intercepted 135 persons refused entry. Then 11 persons refused departure. 18 trafficked in person, and 2 suspected trafficking agents who violated immigration laws and were immediately handed over to the Nigerian Immigration Service for further investigation and prosecution where necessary. The sector also recovered a total of 131,260 naira only as revenue through issuance of debit note. the issue of threat, in fact, there's no way, because except when the person has nothing to do. Because if not because of the law, you cannot come and see somebody stop you and say, give me this, and he gives you. You understand? It will not be readily available for you, except for those criminals that will normally go out with their firearms and then begin to terrorize. We call them those as armed robbers or otherwise. So in our own case, we normally have these threats, but we make use of intelligence, and we try to minimize the rate of casualties as much as we can. So one, how do we do this? We employ a lot of techniques and tactics that we use, which are just operational. And if I want to divulge, everybody will know our mode of operation. So this is all within our own as operatives. Then the issue of logistics, like I mentioned even in my briefing, there's logistics given to us and support from the CGC, but we still need more. That, like Liberties always says, we still need more. But we have the support and the logistics from the management and the CGC. We thank God and we give glory to the management and him, Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR, PSC Daga. Thank you very much. They use every means. They use every means. Because you can think of rice coming in from an engine of a vehicle, or coming from a boot of a vehicle, coming from a spare tire of a vehicle. So these are methods they adopt. And they do, apart from even that, that's what we call the force size, for Boston and whatever. You can imagine creating an additional body in a vehicle in order to beat officers. And we thank God we are always ready for them. And the eagle eye is always working. Thank God. Smuggling is to suppress. So that's what we are trying to do. Because if you say you are eradicating, I don't know, maybe you might kill those who are doing it. Or you might go to the houses where they are doing this thing and you now set everything ablaze. So it's just for you to suppress, and that's smuggling.
What I mean is
even
this product is increasing more than decreasing.
So, but we are still doing our best.
What is the attraction?
Maybe the economy gain over there, I don't know. Maybe the economy gain. Because they are not patriotic. Because if you are patriotic, you try to satisfy your citizens. But most of these things we are talking about, I think the government is not the sole importer or whatever supplier of this product that you see. It's the business community that buys and they sell to the community. So if they are patriotic, we're supposed to sell them within your people, within your nation. But we are still doing our best to see.